Welcome all of you class. I am Durgesh Kumar Pandey. Class, I am going to explain a chapter in class 11, executive. Class, you know what is an executive? In our country, the Prime Minister, President, Vice President and Council of Ministers, they are known as executive. And their work is to execute the rules and regulations which are made by the legislature. Class, in our executive, there are basically two parts: permanent executive and political executive. In the political executive, Prime Minister, President, Council of Ministers will come. But in the permanent executive, like IS officers, DM, SDM, they are the parts of, they take the responsibility of administrative. Okay, so they will work till the rate of retirement. So they are the permanent executive. Class, you know, executives are basically two types. The first, on the basis of collective responsibility, on the basis of the system of collective responsibility, collective responsibility, and the second one is the under the leadership of chief executive, under the leadership of executive, you can say president. Class, the first system is on the basis of the system of collective responsibility, and the second is the system based on the individual leadership like a president. So there are two types of executive, and in this, on the system of collective responsibility, these are the two. First one is the parliamentary form of government, and second is semi-presidential form of government. Class, you know, in the parliamentary form of government, there are, you know, the three organs of the executive: legislature, judiciary and executive, the three organs of the government. And in the parliamentary form of government, executive and legislature are work on the interdependent. Executive is the member of executive is also the part of legislature. The tenure of executive is uncertain. And in the parliamentary form, there are two types of the executive: nominal and permanent. Like in our country, India, there is a one president which is nominal, and the real power in the hand of Council of Ministers headed by Prime Minister. Class. So these are the feature of parliamentary form of government कि executive and legislature are work on the principle are interdependent. The member of executive is also the member of legislature. Executive is responsible for their work against legislature. Tenure of executive is uncertain. These are the features of parliamentary form of government. Like in class in UK, India, These are the countries who are following the parliamentary form of government. And the second one is semi-presidential government. Class, the example of semi-presidential government is like Russia, Sri Lanka, and the third country is Sri Lanka, Russia, and France is also presidential, semi-presidential. They are semi-presidential, and in the semi-presidential government, head of the state is president, and head of the government is prime minister. In semi-presidential government, both president and prime minister both are elected directly by the people. And in the semi-presidential, like in Sri Lanka, the power of president is very important thing, because in the parliamentary system, president is have a lack of power, but in semi-presidential system, president is directly elected by the people, so he was the very powerful. He is the very powerful institution in the semi-presidential government. So president is head of the state, and also he is the head of government. He have a power to dismiss the prime minister and council of minister. He is the chief of armed forces. So since the president is elected by the people, so he is a very powerful person. Like in the France, president was belonging to any political party, and prime minister is also. If both are belonging to the same party, there is no problem. Suppose they are both in opposition party, that it will create a tension. And you know what is the advantage of semi-presidential form of government? It ensures the political stability in the country. Class, now I would like to inform you the second type of executive. This is work on the principle of individual leadership, like USA, and this is a presidential form of government. Example of this is presidential form of government. Class, in the presidential form of government, chief executive is only one. The prime minister, the president of USA is the executive, and there is only one executive. So this is the first feature of presidential form of government. And the member of executive is not the member of legislature. Both are work separately. They follow the principle of Montesquieu, division of power. The power of the government is divided into three organs: executive, legislature, and judiciary. And USA was followed, the constitution of USA was influenced by the thoughts of Montesquieu. The power is divided among executive, legislature, and judiciary. The member of executive is not the member of legislature. Executive is not responsible for their work against the legislature. The tenure of executive is fixed, like in America 4 years and in Sri Lanka 6 years. Sorry, like in USA, the tenure of executive is fixed 4 years. Okay, and next election will always after the 4 years. So these are the features, and the president is not responsible for their work against the legislature. So this is the difference between presidential form of government and parliamentary form of government class. Class, this America is the real example of presidential form of government, where the power of the government is divided among, president is the head of state and also head of the government, both. In the presidential form of government, president is the head of state and also head of government. In the presidential form of government, tenure of executive or fixed, like in America, only for the 4 years. The member of executive is not the member of legislature, and the executive is not responsible against the legislature for their work. So these are the features of presidential form of government class. Class A. So in all over the world, these two majority of two types of the executives are. First is parliamentary form of government, and the second is presidential form of government. And they have a very clear difference. In the parliamentary form of government, the executive is responsible for their work against the legislature, but in the presidential form of government, executive is not responsible for their work against the legislature. So we can study them comparatively. In the parliamentary form of government, the tenure of executive is not fixed, okay, not certain, uncertain, you can say uncertain. But in the presidential form of government, the tenure of executive is fixed. And third difference, the member of executive is also the member of legislature in the parliamentary form of government. But in the presidential form of government, the member of executive is not the member of legislature. In the parliamentary form of government, executive is responsible for their work against the executive. But in the presidential form of government, executive is not responsible for their work against the legislature. And in the parliamentary form of government, executive and legislature both work on interdependent, on the principle of interdependence. But in the presidential form of government, executive and legislature and judiciary, each one work as an individual organization. Okay, class? And in the parliamentary form of government, there are two types of the executive, nominal and real. Like in the America, like in India is a president is a nominal head, and council of minister headed by the prime minister is the real head. Similarly, in the Britain, Queen Elizabeth is the nominal head, and council of minister headed by prime minister is the real head. So there are two parts in the executive. But in the presidential form of government, there is only one executive in the country. Like Joe Biden is the executive of USA, and all the power rests in the hand of Joe Biden. So Joe Biden is he is only one executive in the USA, and he is not responsible for their work against the legislature. His tenure is fixed 4 years, and he is not the member of legislature. So these are the features of presidential form of government. Okay, so we can easily understand the difference between the parliamentary form of government and presidential form of government class. India was adopted the parliamentary form of government from the Britain. From the period of colonial era, we got this parliamentary form of government from the Britain, and now India is work as a parliamentary form of government. Welcome all of you class. Class, the next topic is parliamentary executive in India. You know class, after you can say before the independence, during the colonial era, or India have an experience of parliamentary form of government within a colonial ruling. You know class, in the Act of 1919 and the Act of 1935, in both Act, our Indian government got some experience, our Indian got some experience. Class, you know, we under the colonial rule in the Act of 1919 and 1935, Britishers were introduced the parliamentary form of government in our country, and we got the experience, and we understand the advantage of the parliamentary form of government. Plus, in those times, when the maker of our Indian Constitution was in the debate, they were talking about which form of government is better, presidential or parliamentary for the India. So they choose the parliamentary form of government because in the parliamentary form of government, the executive like a prime minister, council of minister are responsible for their work against the people, against the legislature. That is why the maker of our Indian Constitution wanted the parliamentary form of government for India. They have an alternate model of presidential form of government, but in the presidential form of government have some problem. Ki all the power is going in one hand in president, and it is depend upon the person who is holding this post. So it was a danger. He will work as a dictator. So for our country, we were decided, the maker of our Indian Constitution was decided to adopt the parliamentary form of government for our country. Class. In class, after a debate in the Constituent Assembly, our country was adopted the parliamentary form of government for India, and there is a formal head president and a real head, the council of ministers headed by the prime minister was coming. Okay, president is the nominal head in the parliamentary form of government, and real head is the prime minister, who is the head of council of ministers. And the nominal head president is elected he is chosen by indirect method. The MLAs of the state and Legislative Assembly and their member of Delhi, Puducherry and Jammu Kashmir are also able to give the vote. All the MLA of 28 states and all the MPs of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha were going to give the vote in the election of president. And in the election of president was using the method of proportional representation with the single transferable value. And class president was also removed. President may be removed by their post by the process impeachment. In this process, 2/3 of the member of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, if they convince to vote against the president, or you already studied in the last chapter, the special majority is required in the impeachment. In this process, the president can be removed. Class, Article 74 1A. Class, in our original Indian Constitution, there was a written key. There shall be a council of ministers headed by Prime Minister who shall give advice to President, and President do work according to this advice. But during the reign of Indira Gandhi, Indira Gandhi's government was bound the president कि president shall work only on the advice of council of ministers headed by Prime Minister. But after the end of Indira Gandhi government, the Janata Party government will come, and he was decided to give some respect to the president, and president shall work according to advice of council of minister and their head prime minister. And if the president is not ready to sign, so president can return a bill again in the parliament. But after the reconsider again, this bill is coming in front of president. The president have a responsibility to sign on it. So class article 74 का first part is saying, class in this article 74(1) say कि there shall be a council of ministers with prime minister who give aid and advice to the president, and president is exercise their power on the advice of the council of ministers headed by prime minister. Means the president use their power according to advice of council of ministers headed by prime minister. And if president is not ready for any signature, so he will return the bill again in the parliament. And but after reconsideration, this will come in front of president, so president will sign it. This is written in the article 74(1). Class, there are lots of the powers: executive power, legislative power, judicial power, and emergency power in the hand of the president. Okay, president can impose an emergency in any state if the law and order was not ruled according to law. And president itself was removed from his post by the process of impeachment, and the process of impeachment is only on the basis of if the president is working against the constitution, then this impeachment will come against the parliament. But in the Indian history, it will not happen. It was not happen in the Indian history. And president is have so many judicial power, executive power, legislative power. Any bill become law after the signature of president. President can convert the death sentences into life imprisonment. He is the head of armed chief of all the three, or army, navy, or air force. He is the head of all the three, and he is appoint so many executive, like the judges of Supreme Court. He appoint the prime minister. So he take the most responsibility as an executive. He is the chief executive of India. All the work in India is going in the name of president. Class, president have some veto power. complete his tenure without the sign to will become a law. Thank you, class.